Welcome to Mission Forge. I'm Bobby Jankovic, and I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl commercials. I'm sure you've already had conversations or interactions or jokes about the cool commercials that you might have seen, or the kind of weird ones or odd commercials that you saw during the Super Bowl. It's always a fun topic of conversation. Well, one caught my eye, and I immediately said to my wife, "You know what that means? That means their research is telling them that the salesperson is important." And well, let me unravel it. So let's talk about Carvana. Carvana is an online auto dealership where you can buy used cars, you can trade in your car, and you don't have to deal with people. You can save some money. That's part of their value proposition. Notice how I'm going to tie this to value proposition. Obviously, Carvana has done that. They're trying to attract people through savings, low hassle. They don't want hidden fees. They don't want to, they get a good selection. You know, you go to the used car lot and there might not be this big selection. So when you go to Carvana, you can save some money, you can have this huge selection, and you don't have to deal with people, especially annoying salespeople who are always got something up their sleeve. And that's all in quotes. Well, what caught me on this Carvana commercial was not once, but twice, the character talked about Susan, who was helping her. Susan helped me when I had a question. I thought it was all without people. And then at the end, she referred back to Susie or Susan, how Susan called to make sure everything was going okay. And so that tells me not only that they brought that into their business model, but that they, in the Super Bowl, where, you know, that's big time advertising. It's not like some little campaign. I mean, they really needed to get that out there, and it wasn't by accident. That's the point. So as you're hearing talk or worry that your job as a real estate professional is going to be minimized, remember that it's not, because what Carvana has done is found the exact opposite. So they've tried to take the human out of the equation because they thought that's what the consumer wanted, but actually the consumer wants that interaction. So decide what about that interaction is important to your consumer. Develop your value proposition around that. Now, buying a car and buying a house are totally different things, but there are elements that are consistent and important. So know your value. It's there, it's real, it's wanted, it's in demand, and it probably will always be in demand. Okay, don't fall prey to this idea that we're going to be turned into some sort of, replaced by some sort of algorithm. You have real value, and the better you can understand it, and the better you can explain it, and the better you can talk about it, the more successful you'll be, and we'll all be. Thanks for joining me on Mission Forge. Go buy a used car, maybe.